Prime Day 2021 is a bit of a disaster, and I say this first and foremost because there are a number of product shortages around the world, and this is heavily affecting electronics and, of course, makers in the tech and smart home space. So not only do a lot of companies not want to have a sale, but they don't even have stock to fill a sale. Plus, Amazon has come out and said that even in countries like Canada, Prime Day is not going to happen, so there's some countries that are totally exempt. However, it's this kind of a situation that I like to go take and turn into a bit of a win if I can. So I went out and I found a number of vendors that are having sales that are both on Amazon and off of Amazon. You'll be able to buy these products in a lot of cases worldwide, and you'll be able to enjoy the discounts even if your country isn't having a Prime Day sale on Amazon. So let me give you an example of this. I've been showing a lot of the SwitchBot products on the channel for a very long time, and they are having an absolutely huge sale. They are also launching 2 products. Now, before it was 3, unfortunately, this shortage thing has hit them and they will not be launching the indoor camera here during Prime Day, but they are launching the motion and contact sensors that go with their platform. Those don't have a sale price, but everything else in the SwitchBot system has 30% off, and you can pretty much get it anywhere. So if you want to try SwitchBot, it's kind of time. Hello automators, thanks for tuning in again. I'm Brian from Automate Your Life, and I'm going to take the frustration out of automation by getting you to those deals. Now, this year, because it's so different and because Amazon kind of kept what was going on for Prime Day behind closed doors for so long, that has meant that a number of vendors haven't preceded Amazon, and they didn't even have information for the sales they were going to have. Amazon tried to catch everyone off guard, and I think they succeeded. As a result, I'm going to handle this a little bit different, and I created these resources for you that will help you navigate this situation. So, number 1, the links down below, they will be adjusted over the couple of days in Prime Day to match up with the actual deals that have come available, maybe from vendors like Samsung and Google that I don't have real good information about right now. Number 2, we have a website, and Alan is going to put a number of those deals, not only that you hear about today, but of other deals that we find as we go. It's much easier to adjust a website, so there's a link to our main page down below. Number 3, Amazon has actually asked Automate Your Life to live stream on their service, and this gives us some pretty specific or pretty unique access to Prime Day over there. It means I can start live streams over on that service that will be able to not only point you towards some of those deals that are happening right at that moment, but also to open up Q&A sessions over there, which is what I have been doing. Now, you have to click a link down below, and then there's a follow button on the very next page when you're on there, and then that will allow you to get notifications anytime I go live. Join us. You can ask all kinds of questions. It doesn't matter if you're in the US. Speaking of Amazon, of course, they are going to have a ton of deals. And again, they've kept it kind of behind closed doors, but they did tell us about a few deals that they are making available throughout their Echo lineup, as well as some of their offshoots like Ring and Blink. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to read a few of these deals, but the Echo Auto has been $15. The Echo Buds 2nd generation are down to $80. And right now, as I record this video and as we go into Prime Day, there's a couple of coupon codes for both pairs of Echo Dots and pairs of Echoes. Now, if you use those, it's essentially coming out to about $50 for a pair of Echo Dots, and I think it's $120 for a pair of Echoes. That's a huge reduction. One of the things that Amazon has been doing is they have been mirroring those kinds of deals throughout the different websites. So I checked Germany and France and Italy and Australia, and I checked all of those sites. It seems like lots of the deals are being mirrored, and this includes things on the Ring system. We've seen the Spotlight cam going up, and as you add additional Spotlight cams, you're getting up to about $150 off of multi-packs for those cameras. Plus, the Eero Wi-Fi 6 system has been on sale for massive amounts around the world. It looks to me like Amazon is focusing on getting rid of their Fire TV Stick 4K. That's because they have the new 2020 editions of the Fire TV Stick and the Fire TV Stick Lite. But there's nothing wrong with that 4K edition at this point. It's working really well with the new interface for me in my home. The Fire TV Stick 4K is going into a bundle with the Luna controller. Now, the Luna system, and this is a gaming platform that Amazon is launching, that will be played primarily, I think, on those Fire TV devices. So it all kind of makes sense within this bundle, but during the Prime Day event, customers in the US are going to be able to actually try out the Luna gaming service. So if you've been itching to try that, now is the time. Toshiba and Insignia have been making Fire TVs for a while now, and for the last 7 days, they have been on sale for some pretty extreme discounts. I think this is going to continue into Prime Day, and they are really great deals. So if those are continuing, you'll find the links down below. The same really has held true for Blink and their cameras, and when you look at the new 2nd generation Echo Show 8, there have been packages where the Blink cameras are included and they're basically worth $10 within the package, and you're getting kind of a regular priced Echo Show 8. I have the new one. I gotta say, it's pretty good. Stay tuned for a review on those though. But the very best deals that you're going to get from Amazon or anyone else are deals where you're not actually having to spend anything. And there's a couple of these from Amazon during Prime Day that are pretty good. The first one is if you have any Echo device in your home and you're ready to try out Prime for a trial, you can actually tell your Echo Show that, hey, I'm ready to try Prime. And when you do that, you'll get a $5 credit on your account. The other deal, you'll get a lot more for this, but it's a Visa card, so keep that in mind. If you go sign up for the Rewards Visa card from Amazon directly during Prime Day, you get a $150 gift card. Now you gotta look into all those deals, what you're getting for interest rates, think about what you're doing there, but $150 is a lot to get to sign up for a card. Now let me rapid fire through a number of more traditional smart home products. Habitat's going to be on sale worldwide on their website for $115. On Amazon.com it'll be $125, but you're going to need a coupon code, so check down below in the description for that. Zooz is having a pretty big sale on almost every one of their smart home products that's available on Amazon's website. This is a US one, and it looks to me like they're pretty low on stock on some of these products, so you're going to want to look at that one early on Prime Day. Aqara has given us some pretty good sales. Now, it's 25% off the M1S hub. Now, that's not their newest hub. It's not the M2, but that's still a pretty good controller, and it's what I've had actually in the past. 20% off their sensors and their smart plug, and then it kind of rolls down a little bit. There's 10% off the G2H camera and the M2 hub. Broadlink's having a pretty wild sale here. Now, they have 50% off some of their smart switches or smart plugs. That means they're going to cost just $6. They're a little bit of the older versions there, but at $6, you can't really go wrong. The RM4 Pro and Mini, these are IR blasters that a lot of people know and love. They're 30% and 20% off respectively. Smart bulbs from Broadlink are about 30% off, and many of their no app devices, these are devices that Paul's shown a couple of times on his channel, those are 20% off, and they include things like smart light switches. Reolink is having a pretty crazy sale themselves with a discount of up to 31% on some of their bigger security camera packages. I've actually recommended a few of these as of late to clients, and you know what? They have a number of different options, including power over Ethernet, which is hugely popular and easy to implement. Plus they have Wi-Fi and both powered and battery options. So lots of different options from Reolink during this event, and it's on their website as well as Amazon. Roborock are having a pretty big sale, and they usually do during Prime Day. Their S6 is 40% off. Even if you look at some of their other models like the S6 Max, well, you're going to get around 30% off. The new S7 isn't really heavily discounted, but still pretty good if you just kind of go back one model. And I actually have the N8 Pro Plus from Ecovacs. I've had this in my home for a little while. They're doing 20% off, and the thing is, their sale runs until the 27th. The other vacuum that actually just arrived here a little while ago is the Narwhal. And the Narwhal has been a Kickstarter device for a long time, but they're in full launch mode and they are selling for $240 off that device. I've shown the Hex Home security system here a few times on the channel. That is a security system that you can literally set up with a couple of plugins and an application. Now that system is 20% off and I have enjoyed it. Let me tell you about some of the sales that I know are coming, but we don't have the full details on. This is where you're going to find a number of links down below. Philips Hue always does a pretty big sale. I'm betting around 20% off. They're one of the few makers that has pretty good inventory. iRobot I'd put in the same class, and actually Amazon even mentioned that iRobot, Moen, and TP-Link or CASA will be having pretty good sales there. In the case of TP-Link and CASA, I've actually shown a number of their switches and their plugs and those devices over on those live streams on Amazon because they've had really significant discounts, over 30% in many cases. Samsung came out and told me they're gonna have about 10% off most of their products during this event. They didn't specify all the different products, but when I find good ones for those of you who have SmartThings systems and who have Samsung products in general, I will put those links down below. I've seen the Galaxy Active Watch 3 coming on sale. That makes a lot of sense with the 4 coming later this year. Sadly, Google didn't give us any details on any sales they were having. They just didn't seem to kind of have it together there. But check the links down below because Google normally does preempt Prime Day by a couple of days with a pretty good sale. I also know Walmart is having a 7-day sale that is supposed to coincide here with Amazon's Prime Day. So that will be something that shows up over on our website. You can check that link. Otherwise, please do come over, follow us on Amazon Live. It doesn't matter if you're in the US, you can join us for those Q&A sessions, and I would love to sit there and chat with you guys through that. Otherwise, thanks for watching today, guys. I hope this has helped you navigate the situation a bit, and of course, don't hate, automate.